Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games and welcome back to part 3 of my Spanish Reconquista campaign here in Crusader Kings 2. Holy Fury, early access, very hype. Now we just implemented the ability to, we just started planning for the Reconquista. Oh, we could hold a grand tournament. They're too expensive and I got plenty of prestige. Real quick, before I decide on what I'm going to talk about today, I want to get searching for a smith. Because I love me some artifacts and I could pay for some really nice ones now. So what I'm thinking is we're going to get some armor first. Yeah. Okay. We also have some titles that could be created. That's right. Should I just take the time to make the Duchy of Toledo just so I could... Yeah, let's do that. Just have it made. We also could... We'll just make all of these duchies. Yeah, create Castile and Navarra. Great. Now, of course, I know that's going to be pissing some people off right now. I could also press a claim here if I wanted. We could do a de jure claim, but you know what? That's not going anywhere. We could always offer him vassalization. What we'll probably do is we'll wait for him to die, and then whoever his heir is, will offer her... Yeah, here we go, Princess Berengari. Who's married? Oh, that's right. She's married. Wait, what? She's married to Richard the Lionhearted of England. A lot of interesting stuff going on in this game. But wait, Henry here, or she was. Oh, she's a widower. She's widowed. Yeah, because he's dead. Okay, my bad. Okay, that makes sense. I knew that. I'm sorry. Anyway, I talked about my character's father a little bit yesterday, but I did not actually talk about his mother. So his mother is a really interesting one. Now, she is the one who was the daughter of Eleanor Plantagenet, so it is through her that we get in our bloodline the blood of Eleanor, which is giving us more general opinion, as well as additional personal combat skill. So we have her to thank for that. But also... historically, she actually briefly was the Queen of Castile after she had been a reigning regent of the nation for her brother, who is somewhere here. Where is he? He should be here. Henry, right? Or is it considered Enrique? Did they call him Enrique here? Yeah, so but as you can see, he died, and then she briefly became... wait, no. Yeah, 1217, right. So this is right. My bad. So King Enrique here was he was a kid when he technically ascended to the throne. So his older sister Berenguela here, or Berenguela, was his regent for a while. But then when he died, she briefly technically was queen of Castile, but she abdicates the throne in favor of me, Fernando II, because she just felt that people weren't ready for a queen, people weren't going to really be loyal to her, and so she basically takes on a role as an advisor to the to Fernando, arranging marriages, mediating disputes, even helping with like the formation of certain pacts and stuff. And so that's what she essentially takes a lot of her time doing. But the thing that probably her most important thing that she did was that a little bit later, we're not there yet, but when Alfonso here died, although I'm positive it's supposed to be Alfonso IX, he named as his heirs his daughters, who are somewhere here. Yeah, here we go. Sancha and Dulce. So he designated them as the heirs via his marriage to the Queen of Portugal. Was she the Queen of Portugal? Anyway, the marriage to somebody from Portugal. And afterwards, though, Berenguela here helps do some treaty ratifications, exchanging money, benefits, and stuff in order to get these sisters to abdicate from, not abdicate because they didn't take the throne, but to agree to not become the co-queens of Leon. And so that is how I would be able to inherit both of those things. Now, obviously, those kind of complex mechanics and negotiations aren't happening here in Crusader Kings 2, so I am my father's heir. So I'm just going to pretend that once they got married, like one of the conditions was she said, okay, but our son has to be the heir. Anyway, let's dismiss a few of these things. By the way, don't think I've forgotten about this guy. In fact, should I just take care of him now? Can't revoke his title. Try to antagonize him. Yeah, we'll try to provoke him into pulling some crap. Alright, meanwhile, I have encountered... Oh, this is just a friendship thing. Yeah, I'm just becoming friends with somebody. Captain of... Alright, I think this is the start of the Reconquista events. A captain of a small fleet of ships appears at my court, trying to sell his services in the upcoming wars. Some of my commanders question the need for ships, but surely I could find a use for them. I don't think I need to... Well, I guess I could technically use ships if I'm going to be going and attacking them down there, but I don't think we'll need to do that. If I pay for a lot of... If I spend more gold, I get a lot of prestige, but we do not need ships to fight at land, obviously. I've been informed that Grandmaster Gil has come to Toledo, this is of the Knights of Santiago, and has requested an audience with me in order to pay me homage, as is tradition for a newly appointed vassal. I don't have time to waste on the likes of him without giving prestige. No, let's bring him in. What's going to happen here? He gives me a polite smile and kneels down, passionately reciting his oath of vassalage and declaring his hope for my reign to endure for many more years still. So... yeah, they are based in Leon. Okay. He gives me a polite declaring his hope for my reign to endure for many more years. It is so rare to meet such a dispassionate and kind person. We are glad for your visit. We acknowledge his oath, maintaining the popularity or in the proper formality dictated by your rank. Or, I am happy you came, using a more informal tone to address him despite your differences in your rank. Do I want to be friends with this guy? He's a detached priest. Next thing you know, we got heretics. No, we're just going to say we're glad for your visit. He did not look pleased by my response. Hopefully my behavior did not irredeemably ruin our relationship. Oh, you're irritated. Fuck. Get out of here. I don't give a fuck. Alright. Fernando, I'd like to invite you to a small gathering of friends. Who is this? Deceitful... oh, can't make it, buddy. Can't do it. Sorry, I've got to wash my hair. And I got some technology points. Can't spend them yet, though. Alright. There will probably be men showing up to fight for the faith in the upcoming wars for Iberia, but I could invest some money into spreading the message far and wide to attract more well-trained troops. Small sum should be enough. Poorly trained, trained, well-trained, or I can't afford it. And I get a peasant rabble. Take everything I've got. Look, if I've got one thing, it's money. Speaking of which, let's put it to work. Let's build a hospital. Do I even want to bother with the friggin' hospital? Alright, you know, let's build a hospital and we'll build a fort also. And upgrade some other things here. 380 to upgrade this barracks. Oh, right, I can't do the Caballero training ground right now. King Fernando of Castile, your plans to reconquer Iberia for Christianity inspires me to take up arms as well, and I will support your efforts to the best of my abilities, your ally Queen Leonor of Granada. Wait, is she fighting? The Guardian of Granada. Yes, she is. She is attacking Sultan Yusuf III of the Almohad Sultanate in the Andalusian Holy War for Cordoba. Well, I kind of want to help her with that, but I don't know if it's going to screw up the Reconquista mechanic. It is appreciated. Yeah, it looks like she has things under control. She's got like 10,000 men besieging, oh yeah, Kurturba, as they call it. How many does this guy have? He's got less than 5,000. Oh, she's got it. She can handle it on her own. There will probably be men showing up to fight for the faith. Okay, so it's the same event. Yeah, take everything I have. I'm just going to keep spending all that money. It says here, we have until... Hey, they actually have the calendar years laid out correctly. We have until the year 1223, June 10th, to declare a reconquest war. Okay. My Marshal Lope de Haro has told me about a remarkable armor smith. Yeah, let's check him out. Okay, I am in need of protection. A set of armor. Best thing you got, 180 gold. That's it? Definitely seen it cost more. Wars for Iberia are costly, and it has made a noticeable dent into my finances. Pope Alexander IV has been a valiant supporter of our struggles for a long time. Maybe it is time to ask him for help, so we can pay piety to get gold. So it costs me three times as much piety to get twice as much gold. No, it is alright. I do not need help. Gain piety, and I become humble, which gives me more piety over time. Yes, and other people with the same trait like me, of course. Alright, we have a child who doesn't have a guardian. You know what, is this my oldest? No, who is this? He's my, like, half-brother? He's my nephew. You know, well, I don't have an heir right now, so I think I will actually watch over him myself. All right, we got some talking going on, some chit-chat. There's no harm with him taking time to help Lope. That hurts my prestige. What is he doing? That's not why he's here. 5% chance of he focuses on tasks and produces a superior piece of work. Yeah. Yeah, Felipe, you're the armor smith. Get smithing armor. Okay, there will be men showing up. Yeah, it's the same event every time. So, let's see, Sebastian wants to be a... No. No. Hell no. I rule in Castile. That's awesome, though, my aunt riding into battle. She is a Crusader Queen, so she gets some pretty good bonuses here. 30% more damage against religious enemies, plus 20% levy size, plus 3 martial, plus 15 personal combat skill. And say same faith opinion plus, what was it, 35? It was a lot. Okay. A massive creature of a man is brought in front of me. Supposedly, he has quite the renown as a commander. After seeing his interactions with some of my men, it is easy to see he knows what he is doing. I'm sure you will fit right in, or I think we do not need another commander. 21 martial, brilliant strategist, jungle expert, hunter, brawny, patient, envious. I don't know about that ambitious, but we could just not give him any land, and he's zealous. I think he will fit right in. He's not a giant, though. I thought he was going to have the giant trait. Good news, my king, Felipe said, excited. The armorsmith has informed me that precious metals and special tools have been located in a nearby province. If we send an expedition, it could increase the quality of the set of armor we are currently crafting. We'll send him immediately. Well, we're burning through the money quick, aren't we? The craftsmen that you funded a couple of years ago have returned to tell you of their success. With your support, they were able to set up their business as now one of the most profitable enterprises in Toledo. Great, more taxes for me. Good. Now, what am I going to do about this Molina cat? I got to figure something out. It's tyrannical. I can't just imprison him. I could retract. No, I can't do that. I can request. He won't do it. Acceptance score base reluctance by 50. I have free investiture. So basically, as long as I have free investiture, I'm not going to be able to ask the Pope for anything. Which is kind of annoying. Yeah, we don't need help, though, Pope. That's all I need to do is spend piety to ask him for stuff. I'm struck with nervous excitement when Master Felipe announced that the set of armor was nearing its completion. Today I've received the master in my throne room. As he unveils the armor rack, I find it almost impossible to breathe. What will you name her, my queen? We can go Guardian, Champion, or Warden. I like the name Guardian. Let's do that. So let's check out what our bonuses are here with my new artifact. Strong set. Okay, plus 10% moral damage, more prestige, more martial, more combat skill. Cool. Now, come on, keep bringing these guys in. We got like a year to go until the war begins. Massive creature of a man is brought in front of me. Do I want another guy? Like, we've already got one. I think in 20. Yeah, you'll fit right in. Okay, so let's merge these. So we've got Alfonso, the Count of Sori. Where's our Wait, I got my court physician over here. What? Stop it. I'm trying to... What happened to those, like, 20 things I had? Aiming for the stars, ambitious little brat. No, ambition will not serve you. Last thing I need is some jumped-up nephew who's ambitious. Alright, Count Gonzalo is nothing but a gullible fool, ready to believe anything that his sycophants tell him. Such a careless person should never have any meaningful place in civilized society, at least not if I have anything to say about it. He is a most disgraceful count. Just as expected, he's furious. The rumors I spread about him have really gone under his skin. After all, how could he deny any of them in good faith? Now he's angered. Good. Somebody here is claiming he'd be a better marshal. Oh, yes, you would. Okay, and so we're going to put you to work. I don't know, research some military tech or something. And I guess this has just become a piety factory from the Pope. A beehive in one of the hollow trees in the garden could be filled with honey by now. As the bee has started to behave aggressively and stung several people from my court, I decided to remove the nest and salvage the honey. I'll do this myself. It might hurt. I could get a little bit of stewardship, but I might get the flu or wounded. Not worth it. Let's get somebody to help me. The bishop refused to go near it. He was sweating and looked like he could faint at any time. What the heck? Is he craven? He's deceitful. It says he's brave. Brave my ass. Not brave about anything. Okay, come on. Let's keep bringing these men up. A year has passed since I started my preparations for the Reconquista of Iberia, and I am sure that whoever wanted to take part in the Reconquest would have arrived by now. Now all that remains is to find a place to point my newfound allies towards, now to find a fitting target. So I just need to, let's see, planning a Reconquest, so yeah. So let's see, I believe I just declare war and it'll say Reconquest, yeah. Start a war to oust the infidels from the western coast of Iberia and retake all provinces in the Duchy of Beja and Duchy of Algarve. I think Central Iberia is what I want. Then again, I think my aunt is doing that now, so we could go after the East Coast. Okay, so we got East Coast, Central Iberia, West Coast. There's just so much of Central Iberia. Maybe I can race her to it. Okay, let me see exactly what it is she's fighting for. Andalusian Holy War. Whoops. Andalusian Holy War for Cordoba. You know, let's get all the Christians out of the peninsula, and then we'll deal with things. Let's also not forget that I am her heir, so if she has a little accident in battle, so much the better for me. Not that I wouldn't miss her. She's great. She's wonderful. What is this? Press de jour claims. No. Leave that be. Okay, I don't see any reason to wait around anymore. I think we're ready to go. We're going to go for the East Coast here. So I'll be a little bit separated, but I also would be if I did the West Coast. But this also will box in Aragon. Oh, that's right. We can call in Portugal. Alright, now I've got lots of money to spend, but I still will bring up the vassals. Let's try to get these guys over here. Right out of the gate, we're at 20%. Must be because of my aunt's work. Oh, great. We've got measles out in Asturias. That's just perfect. Alright. This should be plenty. We've got 12,000 men. They've got about 8,500 they can call on. Alright, we have the wrong type of holding out here in Toledo at the Bishopric of Orgaz. Still, I'm happy that we have it. I could and I probably should just give it to somebody though. Like, just the building of it is my celebration of the crusade. So what we could do is, let me see my vassals here. Do I have a, yeah, you, the Bishop of Talavera. What's your problem? We're going to give you this. The Bishopric of Orgaz. Maybe you'll like me a bit more. There you go. Alright, we're going to take La Mancha and then we'll cross over here to get Valencia. Or Valencia, as they call it. This war isn't going quite as I thought. I'd lose more men. We can ask somebody to join the war here. The mayor of Mantua. Yeah, sure. Help us out, buddy. But I think this should be a pretty quick fight. I'm very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. Count Gonzalo thoroughly hates me by now and likely wishes me dead. The feeling is, of course, mutual. We should be enemies to the end, or my work with him is done. Yeah, we're going to keep antagonizing him. I want you to slip up. I want you to give me a reason. Queen Leonor for Castile. Now we've got problems. I put her on that throne. Well, the Pope did, but I told the Pope to put her on that throne. Let's see. This lad, he can become brave. Temper must... Let's see. Praise it. Yeah, we'll praise his bravery. He keeps getting into trouble. My steward got a tithe. Excellent. Also, we have an open council position. What's up with that? Alright. let's keep sowing some dissent in the Muslim world. I've decided to take Alfonso with me along today as I preach to the people about God. So he gets more learning and diplomacy. Very good. Donatus Emmerich has contacted me. Oh, that's right. Aren't I supposed to be donating to charity? I forgot about that. Let me do that real quick. Great. Now, this also will let me rank up in the society to an Oblatus. Now, Donatus Emmerich has contacted me asking if I have any interest in learning more about roses. As a matter of fact, I have been working on something similar. Oh yeah, because I'm a gardener. It's all coming together now. It seems that he received the sample from a garden I sent him. Today, a courtier presented me with some elaborate charcoal sketches of the various roses species Emmerich has been occupying himself with, included our ideas of new ones, provided we continue to work together. I'm happy to help. So I get the name of the rose for 10 years, giving me +2 learning. Nice. My wish to become a better Catholic has led me to the rule of St. Augustine. Following in the steps of St. Dominic has motivated me to be more active and spend my time on matters of greater importance than naps and games. I am no longer slothful. Terrific. And I just got promoted. So now that I'm at the next rank in the order, I could take a vow of celibacy, which of course I will not be doing. What is this? My cousin, the King of Portugal, wants to marry my aunt Constanza. I thought they were already... Oh, he just came of age. Right. Okay, we will accept that. Okay. As we settle down for the night in Valencia, a comet passes overhead. The soldiers start talking excitedly about what it means. So I can become zealous. Morale of armies will go up. Get back to work. Let's thank the Virgin Mary for this miracle. Zealous is good, and the morale of armies is very good. So we'll pick that up. As we pass through Valencia, we come across a small group of Catholics. They happily receive us as long-lost brothers and sisters and give us a place to sleep and rest for the night. Let me help you spread your faith, get piety, and lose gold. Valencia becomes Catholic. Oh, nice! We could join my court back in Toledo. Thank you for your hospitality. Oh, heck yeah. So, there it is now. Or at least the top holding has become Catholic, I guess. That's awesome. Hell yeah. We're just rescuing people. We now have a new heir. Oh, my father died! King Fernando, the Sword of the Lord, has inherited Kingdom of Leon and other titles from King Alfonso VIII of Leon. Alright, we have a new heir now. It's my brother, Count Alfonso of Soria. But this is great. I now have 3 crowns upon my head. We're not quite at King Charles V, the Holy Roman Emperor level, but we're getting pretty close. We're approximately 3/5 of the way there, I think. I think he had 5 crowns. Okay. Count Gonzalo is nothing but a coward. Yeah, we're going to keep mocking him. He's furious. He's angered. I want you to make a move, man. Oh, jeez. My nephew was torturing a rat. We don't need that. Okay, Count Gonzalo is clearly a slave to his own passion. It is only a matter of time before God rots his lustful limbs away. I should warn the people around him before he drags somebody else into perdition. I'm gonna keep mocking him. Yeah, he hates me now. He has challenged me to a fight for glory. The only respectable response would be to accept the challenge. Wow, this count. He should be thankful. Me, King Fernando II of Castile, Sword of the Lord, King Fernando III of Castile, King Fernando I, I think, of Navarra, is stepping into the arena to come whoop his ass. Challenge accepted. We should... The duel. I was holding my Castilian Mace of the Cross in front of me, locking eyes with Count Gonzalo. The crowd began to whisper as my opponent fidgeted awkwardly with his weapon, his face growing paler. I thought he was about to faint when the man started running away from me. Well, that was easy, and I get prestige as well as a duel victory, and my duel experience has increased. What? Oh, he was craven. I was going to kill his ass. Alright, well that was easy. Has my wife been sufficiently avenged? I don't know. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Now things are getting interesting. Matters of life and death. With age comes wisdom, they say. Or at least it may change the questions we ask, you mutter to yourself. You have had trouble sleeping lately, more often than not. While the rest of your court is sound asleep, you found yourself staring at the ceiling. You are getting older, each day closer to leaving this plane of existence. It is folly to fear such things, of course, yet you cannot keep these feelings at bay. Didn't you used to dream of grander things? What about carving your own path? What happened to your ambitions? You sit up straight in your bed. This is ridiculous. You are the ruler. You have people ready to serve your any whim. Perhaps your counselors have ideas. If nothing else, it might ease your troubled sleeping. I could say I've lived a good life. I'm 22 and I own significant chunks of the Iberian Peninsula already. Content is nice. We do have 3 of the good traits right now, 3 of the virtues. You know what? I'm already going for immortality in my Teutonic Order one. I think Fernando, he's a good guy. Oh, he's got the blood on his face. Nice. He's a good dude. He doesn't want to be immortal because that means he doesn't get to go to heaven. So he's lived a good life. He's only 22 and he's really peaking hard. Yeah, he's gonna just surrender as he should. The Reconquest War for the Eastern Coast has ended. King Fernando II of Castile has won. And now I am threatening. It's going to take 34 months to decay that. That's fine. And wow, I've got a lot of personal holdings now. Okay, so I gotta figure out what it is I want to do here. We've got some barracks built in Leon. I'm now kind. And I have the Castilian Mace of the Cross added to my treasury. Did somebody make it for me for the fight? Increases the strength of my heavy foot troops, light cavalry, increases my prestige, my martial ability, and my personal combat skill. Great. Very good. Very, very good. At this rate, I'm going to have myself my own bloodline. Okay, now we got a lot of the wrong types of holdings, a lot of cities, bishoprics, and things like that. I think we should also be able to, we can create another title, the Kingdom of Valencia. I don't think, is that a de jure thing? Is that new? Has that always been there? Also, what's it going to still take? You see, the thing is, I've got all these titles, but I don't actually have very much of the clay. So I only control 37% of the de jure counties in Iberia, and so I'm not even halfway there towards creating the Empire of Hispania. Let's also remember that I've got Gavelkind succession right now. Although it looks like... No, Aragon... Wait, what? Oh, I guess I'm just an elector or something. But what I was going to say is that... Well, it does right now look like he's going to inherit everything. Yeah, heir to Castile, Navarra, Leon, Toledo... No, okay, so it's not so bad. I'm just worried about the kingdom splitting up. So we could just revoke this guy. Lower other vassals' opinion by 15%. Whoa, why does everybody not like me? Demesne too big, too many held duchies, raised levies. Yeah, I've got way too much stuff. So what I could do is I could go through my court here. I'm probably going to start this next episode, but I need to be thinking about converting people. What is this? Why are there non-Catholics up here? Am I looking at that right? Oh, yeah, I was looking at culture, my bad. So I've got a lot of Muslims, a lot of Sunnis here on the new East Coast, although Valencia has become entirely Catholic, which is very good. So we're going to need to do some proselytizing down here. See, I got to kind of consolidate for a little while, I think. So let's get proselytizing. We kind of need to think about culture, but it's not too big of a deal. And I need to think about who I'm going to give all these, like, bishoprics to. Give my court. What have I got here? I've got a chancellor. I could start giving it to all the members of my dynasty here, like the Queen Mother. I'd give her a nice retirement home somewhere after having to marry my father. Oh yeah, I can't give her a landed title. What am I thinking? So, all right, let's assign these people to guardians real quick. Okay, so in the next episode, we're gonna have some cleaning up to do. Assigning guardians, dealing with holdings. Maybe we're going to press this de jure claim. Of course, I can't right now because I have raised army levies. But also, is there any other events that happen because of the successful Reconquista? Like, how long can I wonder how long it's supposed to be until I could do it again. Oh, I could welcome the Jews. Expelled Jews will be removed from King Fernando the Sworded Lord. When did I expel the Jews? Oh, you know what I bet happened? I bet my father kicked them out or something. Or, yeah, he probably kicked them out and then I inherited that trait that the Jews had been expelled. Well, let's do that. It's going to cost me some gold, but it'll get me some prestige. We will welcome the Jews back in. They have been banned from your rear realm for some time, but strangely this seems to have had no effect on many of the malaises they were thought responsible for, such as famines and disease. By now most Jews seem to have forgiven your offenses, and you've decided to welcome them back with open arms. Mistakes were made, let's not dealt well. Let's search for a smith again. This time I want some jewels. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Now in the next episode, I'll start carving up these holdings. But I hope you enjoyed that demonstration of the Reconquista mechanics, and I will see you all in the next episode. And boy, my aunt is taking a little while to take Cordoba. What's up with that? I might have to go help her or something. So, see you later. Bye.